One of the things I think is trying to make films in South Africa meant that we had to try and obtain access to cinemas. And so the important thing I think to say in the time that I was operating in South Africa is that the two distribution networks were by and large controlled by people who had grown up in the Afrikaner ethos. Ster-Kinekor was an organization called, it was controlled by an organization called SATBEL, which was the Afrikaans for South African Theatre Investments. And many of the high appointees in SATBEL were members of an organization called the Broederbond. Now, the Broederbond is the sort of secret masonry which has always provided the thought for South African government thinking. They have been the philosophical driving force behind apartheid. And in the same way that Masons would have handshakes, if you went to the South African film distributors and didn't provide the right indications, then it was quite clear that your film did not have the ideological support of the Broederbond, and therefore would not get the same degree of support in the cinemas as a film that would come from somebody who was a member of the Broederbond. And I think this is where we quite clearly suffered in terms of distribution. So, you know, there's that other form of censorship as well, the sort of subtle form where you don't actually have to get the government to say we are banning this film, but you can effectively neutralize it because all the appointees in the so-called commercial world were actually government supporters.